Honorable Kwabena Agyapong and his entourage, you're all welcome to the headquarters of the New Patriotic Party. As usual, we'll introduce ourselves. But we are gathered here as representatives of the NPP Presidential Elections Committee. My name is Kwabena, Vice Chairperson of the committee. I have with me Mr. Yamwa, who is the Administrator of the New Patriotic Party headquarters. And then Madam Barbara Benesa, who is the representative, Excellency, sorry. So we were informed that you're coming to meet us this morning by 1 o'clock. And that is why we are here waiting to receive you. And as tradition goes, we need to find out from you why you are here so that we carry on our program. Thank you very much.
Well, I came with the chairman of my campaign advisory board, former foreign minister, Akosi Oseje. Also alongside the campaign manager, former KD MP, former deputy minister, Eastern Region, Honorable Fuswa Samoa. So a former member of parliament for Etiwa, when it used to be one, Honorable Yabeni Dako. And then our campaign field operations director, Honorable Ransford Agyapong, former member of parliament for Suhum, and many others part of my team who are here. My spokesman, Abdul Rahman Issa, is here. So the media, they want to talk to, and then also Kofi 1243. 1, 2, 3, 4 rather, is it? And then my PA, William Coleman, and of course a member of my campaign advisory board, Mohammed Abubakar Awal, who has been my classmate from Form 1 in Fancy Film School to today. So yes, today we are here to present our papers to you as you've asked us. So the campaign manager will handle that.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency in waiting. Surprisingly, there's one thing very important in you. You did not introduce your wife. I know she's a kind person, she will forgive you, but I know women never forgive. So, madam, this one you can't talk.
Let me just do it. She's Dr. Laurentia Agyapong. She's a senior lecturer at UNIMAC and Director of International Affairs, University of Media, Arts and Communication. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vice Chair and members of the Presidential Nomination Committee, media present, and all others. We are here this afternoon, like our President, the Flagbearership, Kwabena Agyapong has just said, with the team he has introduced. I'm your faithful servant, Fuswa Samoa, his campaign manager. Our task and our reason for being here this afternoon is very simple. We picked our nomination for the couple of weeks ago. And as demanded of us, our team led by the Field Operation Officer, Director, Honorable Ransford, they have gone around all the 16 regions to take the required signatures of 10 per region to complete this form. It has been duly completed and signed by Engineer Kwabena Agyapong, witnessed by my good self and Honorable Ransford. And today we have paid our earlier, money for picking up the forms, and today we have done the requisite transfer for the completion and the success of and the full presentation of our nomination form. So we have here a completed form and the evidence of payment, which I will submit to you. the CV of His Excellency in waiting with all the attachments. I told certificates, I mean, everything that is very good. You know, we went around all the regions to pick the signatures. We were not invited to Accra. So we have taken pictures. We have pictures of their voter ID cards, their party cards, right? And their Ghana card to show that they are Ghanaians, they are members of the party, and they qualify for vote. Indeed.
So you have a few comments before
Yes.
I round up?
Well, normally, I don't know whether I do it after you round up, but I normally
No.
want
It's
me to
always
speak.
protocol. That you speak and I end.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, good afternoon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the media, cherished friends of our great elephant family, patriots of our beloved New Patriotic Party. Today marks a pivotal milestone in my lifelong political journey as I submit my nomination forms before you, inspired and resolute. This moment is more than a personal aspiration. It is a reaffirmation of my unwavering commitment to the values and principles that anchored the formation of the NPP, values that must necessarily lead us into a new era of renewal and hope. I'm here once again because I believe deeply in the need to restore our cherished values of service, sacrifice, and selflessness back into our party and in our general society. Ghana's democracy now stands in urgent need of leaders unafraid to take difficult decisions, to provide real solutions, and to serve with authenticity, integrity, and substance. We must put the nation on a war footing, rolling our sleeves, restoring the culture of hard work, meritocracy, and professionalism back to the workplace and in the society in general. I envision a Ghana that is economically robust, resilient, fiscally responsible, socially cohesive, and fully accountable to the citizens. Ghana must heal from the stridently divisive and chronic polarization that has become an ugly feature of our recent politics. After nearly 7 decades of our independence, we must reflect on how far we have fulfilled what we set out to achieve with our independence. The Fourth Republic, it must be stated, is useful to recall, was born out of adversity with the sweat, toil, and blood of many Ghanaians. Unfortunately, the much touted democracy has not yielded the expected economic dividend. Our current dire economic situation has led us to a demoralized, despondent, and disillusioned population. A growing sense of apathy has gripped our youth and twisted their mindset of what it means to selflessly serve our motherland, Ghana. Today, there are numerous unwanted features of our current existence. Poor sanitation, illegal mining, galamsey, high unemployment, non-existent city planning, resulting in chaotic explosion of slum settlements in our inner cities, a court system that is saturated with land conflicts, and many more. My heart continues to bleed over the trajectory of our beloved country. That is why I believe there is a compelling need to usher in a new dawn, a new era, where Ghana is re-engineered back to prosperity. My big plan is about the creation of wealth, a Ghana where every citizen, his property, especially land, is utilized to unlock capital and create personal wealth to facilitate access to quality education, healthcare, and other opportunities. Unfortunately, from time immemorial, communities have been displaced and their lands appropriated without fair compensation. Ghanaian landowners have been sidelined in decisions that affect their own ancestral lands. Our youth have watched as their futures destroyed by mining operations that promise prosperity but have delivered contaminated farmlands, polluted water bodies, and a damaged environment. Nearly 7 decades of lost opportunities, and with it, broken trust, which has rather put money in the hands of foreign interests, corrupt politicians, and their cronies. These failures did not start with the Fourth Republic. They are rooted in colonial legacies and post-independence mistakes. The continued neglect of the interests and the voices of those most impacted by Galamsey remains an existential threat to our national security. Recognizing this historical wrong is not enough. Today, I, Kwabena Agyapong, lead the demand for Ghanaian leaders to embrace this duty. My campaign apologizes to every family whose land has been taken without their consent and or appropriate compensation. To every youth whose dreams have been buried beneath investigations and dust. To every chief, queen mother, community leader whose stewardship is still ignored. To every citizen who asked for justice and was met with silence. This apology is not the end, it is the beginning. My presidency will launch a national property justice initiative that will, one, review and reform land tenure laws to protect customary rights. Two, establish transparent compensation frameworks for all landed property. Three, create youth-led oversight council in mining districts. Four, fund civic education campaigns on land rights and environmental stewardship. We will listen, we will learn, and we will act with you, not just for you. Let this be the moment that we turn pain into purpose, history into healing. This moment requires us to go back to our roots, our noble roots, where politics was a noble calling, not a marketplace to trade parochial interests. Our UP tradition, I mean the United Party tradition, was never about money, not a place where votes were auctioned off to the highest bidder. Our tradition was founded on sound values, virtues, and a large dose of volunteerism. That is why the subtle attempt to create a monetary barrier that practically shuts out capable and competent patrons, thereby virtually handing leadership opportunities to only a wealthy few, is truly repugnant. The path ahead for us is to go out and choose leaders who have integrity, who have character, who have empathy, and who have emotional intelligence, worthy of leading a great tradition such as ours. Let us all forge ahead with renewed energy to rebuild, rejuvenate, regenerate our base in unity and with hope. God bless our homeland Ghana and our beloved NPP. Eshi, Eshi Radu 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 Radu.
Thank you very much. Colleague and aspirant, Honorable Kwabena Agyapong, for your good delivery. We have received the forms as required. We noticed that there are one or two things which are not development funded and other things, but with that one we would look at it. If there are any shortfalls or anything, we'll let you know so that we can have the discussion at the back door. I want to thank you for God's guidance, for the opportunity to pick your forms, go through the hectic and Herculean task of running around the country and being able to present the forms today as the first applicant vying for the presidential position of our party. I want to wish you well on behalf of the committee, and I want to say that as we did the last time, we would make sure that we involve all the parties in decisions we take. We will create an internal IPAC where you have representatives who will be on the committee or will liaise with us so that together we would make sure that we build a free and fair, transparent election. Also, what I want to plead with you and others who may come is that there is a lot of tension in the party, especially leading to the picking of your forms and presentation of your forms. But I want to say that we cannot lead a party which is disintegrated. At the end of the day, we want to lead a party which is united, a party which has focus, a vision, and a party who wants to deliver this nation, Ghana. So I'll plead with you that as you go out, you talk to your followers. They should market your vision. They should market what you have for the nation, the youth, the old, as you said in your speech, those who have problems with their land systems and all that, and what you are capable of doing. So that at the end of the day, the delegates who will vote will look at that aspect and vote for the rightful candidate that the party desires, that the party needs. I want to pray that this campaign will be void of insults, will be void of attacks on personalities who are contesting, but rather it should be that which will bring unity to the party, that which will ensure that at the end of the day, when we are done with the elections in January, the party will move forward as one, aiming at the victory that we desire in 2028. On this note, I want to wish you well. I want to pray that the good Lord will guide you, direct you, give you the needed strength, health, and resource, and also protect you against any evil attacks. That whatever you desire in your heart, if it's the wish of God and the will of God, shall come to pass. Thank you all, and God bless you.